25-point games. And for the 5th time in his young career, he scored 25. 26 at the moment as the Jazz go for the steal. Harkless to the rack. Fultz drive, skips a pass down inside. There's a bump and a foul. Looks like Oscar.
Shooting great from the three-point line. Of course, John Conchar.
And they are 3 for 3 from the free.
Bryce sends a ball.
Murray-Boyles just hit 2 free throws.
Good defense that leads to some fast break points, and then something in half court as Bryce Sensabaugh gets rejected.
Yeah, the memory. Wow, they have many. Ball deflected, good D. Jazz. His first career start, outstanding. 13 points, 6 boards, 7 assists, and played 45 minutes. Of course, those were all career highs. Sheboy to Bryce. That's it. Toronto's defense has been impressive thus far, T. What they're doing, as you talked about, dropping career high in steals for Elijah. Out tonight, lower back strain. But he's also been flashing some offense. He was incredible. Korea, U.S. Air Force, and he says, you know what I'm doing now? I'm just around helping my family, raising them right. I said, man, you are the best. Harkless drives.
Uses that body.
Jacoby's first foul, first free throw, jumps off the rim. Free throw attempt, and the crowd kind of sits on their hands at the time.
Yeah, what they have done well is they haven't turned the ball over for a while. And they've made, you can't wait to the fourth quarter.
3 of 4. First one sneaks in.
Being his best tonight.
Ace Bailey, deep. I mean, deep, T. That ball rattled and then dropped.
Well, what's not so fun right now is the Jazz aren't really able to capitalize at all offensively.
Remember, he had the ski cap on.
Yep.
And a lot of players come and go, but you always come back across to one another.
Yeah, you do. And some form or fashion, you always do.
And for the 5th time in his young career, he scored 25. 26 at the moment as the Jazz go for the steal. Harkless to the rack. 8 points in his pocket, 98-74. Toronto is not slowed down, T, from the get-go. 65%. There's another bucket down in the paint against the Lakers. That's coming up on April 12th. So the stretch run is here. Blocked on the drive. Outlet pass.
I think it was Curly Neal.
Kennedy Chandler. Paint, drives, denied, and the rebound comes to Toronto. The ball movement's impressive on the offensive side for Toronto. Boy, there's a cartwheel. Down but up. Toronto runs.
Yeah, his ability just to get that ball over the shot blocker's hands is just amazing.
That three-point shot comes and goes at times, but you just have to stay with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's your job. I mean,
you know, T, when you talk to the sharpshooters like the Jeff Hornaceks of the world, that three-point shot comes and goes at times, but you just have to stay with it. Sensabaugh was 16 in his return. Sheboy calls for it, got it, hands it back out front. Sensabaugh, his pass knocked down, picked up, scoop it to the rack. Sheboy calls for it, got it, hands it back out front. Sensabaugh, his pass knocked down, picked up, scoop it to the rack. Here's Flip. He looked good on that release. Harkless races to the rack and scores. Make sure you download the app. Inside hook it, score it. Sheboy from Harkless. Well, the Jazz toss in a deep three. Rebound Filipowski. Under 3 minutes left. Sends a ball. Search dribble. Pulls a string. Wow, T. Thought for a moment maybe stuck. No, stayed with it.